3D Air iPhone Smart supports iPhone 15 or newer models. Please prepare to identical iPhone models in advance. To avoid mismatched framing, both iPhones need to download the Blackmagic Camera app and ensure the app versions are the same. Connect the two iPhones via Wi-Fi LAN or personal hotspot. Launch Blackmagic Camera app. Tap Remote Camera Control in Settings and modify the camera names. If connected via hotspot, the hotspot host, iPhone A gives rename to 3DR, iPhone B gives rename to 3DL. Tap Use this iPhone as the controller, remote camera, choose 3DR as the controller, and 3DL as the remote camera. When selecting remote camera for the first time, you will need to set a remote control password. Check in both 3DR and 3DL settings that all adjustable options except remote camera control are identical. Focus especially on codec, resolution, color space settings. Switch to the camera interface and check whether both preview orientations match. If not, adjust the rotation direction until both sides are consistent. Then open Lock Current Orientation in Camera Settings. On 3DR, tap the sync icon. Enable the 3DL button and 3DR button. Turn on Sync Record and Linked Control. Now the two cameras are synchronized and paired. At the top center of the 3DR screen, the name of the currently monitored camera will be shown. If the preview is not from this device, swipe right to switch. Once paired successfully, the top center label on 3DL will display 3DR, indicating it is being controlled by 3DR. Finally, switch to the camera interface and turn off in-camera stabilization. That completes the initial setup. If shooting RAW, this is disabled by default. Mount both iPhones onto the rig. First, mount the R camera into the R side slot of the 3D Air body, with the charging port facing right, and secure with two nuts. Then mount the L camera into the L side slot. With the charging port facing left, also in a mirrored orientation. Secure with two nuts. Install the signal splitter. Install it in a position that does not interfere with the optical axis or cause cable obstruction. Connect the L and R cameras to their corresponding signal splitters. The bottom of the 3D Air has 3 micro HDMI ports, L in, R in, and output for the combined signal to the monitor. Remove the cable cover to connect. 60 cm HDMI gives L in. 50 cm HDMI gives R in. 80 cm HDMI gives output. Reinstall the cover. Then connect each HDMI cable to its respective splitter. Connect output to the monitor. Insert the battery into the 3D Air. Long press the settings button until the indicator lights up to power on. The 3D image processing system will start simultaneously when the 3D synthesis status light stays white. L and R signals are detected. Turn on the monitor and check if the red-blue 3D preview displays normally. We'll need it for later alignment. Insert the battery into the controller. Then press and hold the power button. The controller will automatically connect to the 3D Air. When the indicator stays solid, it means the connection is complete. Long press the 3D Air settings button for 3 seconds, or short press once, then hold the controller button for 3 seconds to perform optical axis auto calibration. After calibration, rotate the controller through its entire travel to confirm full optical axis movement. Before shooting, you must align the images from both cameras to achieve optimal 3D capture. In an open indoor space, take the calibration chart onto a flat and nearly vertical wall. Place the 3D Air iPhone Smart about 1.5 meters from the chart and level with it. Set both lenses to a non-wide focal length 24 to 48 millimeters. Long press the chart on both screens to lock the focus on the calibration card. Check whether the red-blue images on the monitor are in the same shooting orientation. If the red image is horizontally mirrored, press once, then press and hold the 3D synthesis button for 3 seconds to adjust the rotation of the L camera. Repeat this process until the L and R cameras have the same shooting orientation. Rotate the controller to move the optical axis, watch the red-blue image on the monitor, and move the L and R calibration cards until they roughly overlap. Loosen the locking screw on the L camera iPhone mount to make minor adjustments to the L camera's rotation angle. Use the up-down adjustment slot on the 3D Air to make small vertical adjustments to the L camera's image. Adjust the L camera's calibration card until it overlaps about 90% with the R camera's calibration card. Then, retighten the locking screw on the iPhone mount. If you wish to use auto stereo depth adjustment, short press the settings button 4 times. The 3D effect indicator will turn solid, indicating that the 3D Air is now in auto depth adjustment mode. At this point, rotate the controller counterclockwise to the limit and hold still for 1 second. The 3D Air will then switch to auto depth adjustment, automatically adjusting the depth based on the subject's distance. When the controller moves away from the limit, the 3D Air will stop auto depth adjustment and switch to manual control of depth by the controller. If you only need auto depth adjustment and don't want manual control, simply turn off the controller of the 3D Air is in auto depth adjustment mode. The 3D Air has 3 preset auto depth levels, which can be switched by pressing the settings button 3 times. You can cycle through different auto depth levels. Whether using manual or auto depth adjustment, the speed can be adjusted by pressing the settings button 5 times. With 3 speed options: fast, medium, and slow. Once the installation and calibration steps are complete, you can start using the 3D Air iPhone Smart to experience ultra-lightweight spatial video creation.